So YouTube, and I'm back at you with another video. Man, Colorado pulled off the upset against TCU. Wow, Deion Sanders first time, first time being the head coach for Colorado, and was able to beat a team in TCU who, last season played in the national championship against Georgia. Granted, they got blowed out, but still, team in TCU way more talented than Colorado, and Deion Sanders and the Buffaloes was able to pull it off, and I'm just read off the stats for this game. Um, this is going to be a huge momentum builder for the program. And keep in mind, Deion Sanders went in the transfer portal and got a lot of players from different schools, and you would think that the team wouldn't come together as good as they have, but they pulled it off, man. And I'm gonna just read off the stats. First of all, his son, Shador Sanders, he was 38 for 47. He threw for 510 yards and had 4 touchdowns. I mean, this guy just did it all. Did a phenomenal job, passing the ball on TCU defense. TCU, uh, one of those teams where they kind of one of the best, teams as far as, defenses in the Big 12. But they definitely got some problems defensively that they got to work out. But Shador threw for 510 yards. That's unreal for a quarterback. Rushing wise, Colorado, Savion Wilkerson, he had 13 carries for 45 yards and a touchdown. Dylan Edwards, he had a good day as well. He only got 24 yards receiving, and but he was able to get a touchdown. But man, Colorado, man, I mean, Dylan Edwards, man, he had a phenomenal day. Rushing wise, like I said, he only got 24 yards, but receiving, he got 5 receptions for 135 yards and 3 touchdowns. So did a phenomenal job for Colorado. Travis Hunter was doing both sides, playing offense and defense. He was able to get a pick earlier, man. I mean, this dude just talented. It's a reason why he was like the number one recruit, coming out of high school. Great player, can play both receiver and, uh, DB. Did a phenomenal job. He had 11 receptions for 119 yards receiving. Didn't record a touchdown, but still was able to have a great day receiving. Xavier Weaver, he had 6 receptions for 118 yards receiving. Jimmy Horn Jr. had 11 receptions for 117 yards. I mean, the receiving corps just had a field day on TCU's defense. I mean, it's unacceptable for TCU to be able to give up that much, passing yards to a team, But they did, Like I said, Dylan Edwards, he had that one fumble and he lost it. But other than that, he was the player on their offensive side of the ball, Like I said, Shador Sanders had a great day passing the ball. But both teams defensively didn't really play that well. Uh, Trevor Woods had one pass defended. Amari Cooper had one pass defended. Um, like I said, Travis Hunter, he was the only one that received. Let me see. I think he was the only one that had the pass defended. But they just did a phenomenal job, man. Like I said, Trevor Woods got an interception as well. Him and Trevor Hunter was able to get one, but they just did a phenomenal job. TCU, Chandler Morris, he threw for 279 yards. He had 2 touchdowns, but he also had 2 interceptions. Um, People forget Chandler Morris was the guy that beat out, Max Duggan last season. He just ended up getting hurt, and Max Duggan came in and played for him, but didn't really do too well. He still passed for a good, amount of yards passing, 279. But he definitely got to clean up, some errors on their end that they did. They did put up a good fight, like I said. Colorado beat them 45-42, so they did put up some points on that Colorado Buffalo's defense. Um, they definitely got to step it up. Charles Kelly definitely got to do a better job defensively as their coordinator for the Colorado Buffaloes. But um, great back and forth game. But the Buffaloes was able to pull it off. Like I said, Trey Sanders, One of our former players from Alabama, he had a great day. He had 3 touchdowns. He ran for 46 yards on 15 carries. Was able to get 3 touchdowns. So shout out to Trey, doing a phenomenal job. Um, Another Chandler Morris, he was able to run one in for a touchdown. He had 30 yards rushing. But just TCU was in the game. They was in the game for the most part, but it shocked a lot of people that Colorado was actually ahead and held a lead for the majority of the game. But if I'm not mistaken, I don't think TCU ever got the lead in this matchup. If they did, it was just for a short period of time. But Jared Wiley, he had 69 yards and a touchdown. Dylan Wright, he had a touchdown for 44 yards receiving. And that's pretty much it, man. Deion Sanders, in his debut as the head coach for the Colorado Buffaloes, is able to pull off upset, in my opinion. A lot of people figured TCU was just going to be too much for Colorado, but man, like I said, this is a huge momentum builder for the program, and it's going to be interesting to see what Deion Sanders and the Buffaloes can do for the rest of the season. A lot of people doubted him. Um, I never was one of the people that was doubting him. I never thought anything can happen in a matchup, but most people, like I thought, would TCU would win this matchup, but they might prove a lot of people wrong. Make you start to think differently now. But that's all I have for the video. What do you guys think? Leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. And once again, if you haven't, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll definitely be back with more college football content. Thanks, guys, and roll tide.